If you have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera and you use a whole lot of EF glass, you're probably torn between should you spend over $600 for a Metabones speed booster or should you spend about $225 for a VILTROX adapter. Today we're going to talk about that. Stay tuned. Listen, at the time the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera dropped, there were two main adapters that were popular to choose from. You either went Metabones or you went VILTROX. And, I want to say depending on how your pockets were, would determine what you went with. The unfortunate news is that if you bought a Metabones adapter for $600, you later found out that it wasn't designed for the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. And you're probably looking to spend another $600 to get the one that was designed for it. Now, me knowing this, I went with the VILTROX. And, we're going to talk about why. But first, I want to talk about this. So let me guess, your passion is this. And you want to attract this or this. So you can make more of this. But your portfolio or demo reel is not this. I've worked for these companies in the past. When it comes to finding a job or getting the attention of potential clients, a demo reel or portfolio with random clips and music won't cut it. And that's why I created this. The 5 key steps for creating an effective demo reel that converts. It's an online course designed to show you how to market your skills and past experience and create a video portfolio that's designed to blow away your competition and 10x your results. Remember, if you can't tell your story, how do you expect someone to hire you to effectively tell their story? Enroll today at Flash Film Academy. It's time to turn passion into profit. All right, now that we got that out of the way, I read a lot about the VILTROX adapter. I read a lot of good, I read a lot of bad, but one thing I read for sure was to make sure you went with version 2, in which I did for 218. Now, one of the major issues that I heard about it was when you open it all the way up, it's unusable. I'm gonna be honest with you, and most times that is the case. However, right now, this image that you see right now, I have it connected to a Sigma 30mm f1.4. It's at f1 because with the speed booster, it usually gives you an extra stops past what the lens can do. And you tell me if it's sharp enough. Now, to be honest with you, some things you have to know. Of course, when you shoot at f1 or f1.0, all it takes is a quick slide in and out and you're in and out of focus. Now, if you look over here behind me or on this side, it looks really milky. That's either helping my picture right now or hurting my picture right now, but the choice is yours. Now, is it an unusable image? I think the answer speaks for itself. It's definitely a usable image. You just have to be mindful that when you open a lens all the way up, it's going to be hard to get focus, to lock focus. If I move in and out, you can see that the focus changed dramatically. And I think you're going to have that issue with every single adapter that you use, any lens that's shooting at f1. However, another problem is, let's say you put a lens on it that shoots f2.8 or f4, you're still going to have this problem when it's all the way open. For some reason, when it's all the way open, it's hard to focus. Now, that's not a completely bad thing. However, for 1/3 of the price, it's something that I'm willing to deal with. Now that Metabones has released an adapter designed for the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, now I will invest in one so that the 4K can be the B cam for the 6K. But that's something that I hear a lot of people struggle with when they're deciding on whether or not they should spend $600 or spend $200, really $650 to $225. In my opinion, what I did was I went and got a VILTROX adapter. I went and bought a Mackie lens for like $200 and then still had enough money over to fund my cage for the same price. To me, that was a better deal, especially with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera being a lot better in low light. I don't see myself shooting at f1.4 or f1.0 unless I am trying to achieve look. I don't need to shoot that low in order to get an image because the camera is really good in low light. So if it was not good in low light and I found myself shooting wide open all the time, the Metabones may be an option. I'm still thinking of, like I said, considering the new one that's out, but I'm in no rush to get it. Right now, this works. And if it works for you, put that $400 in your pocket. Go buy a Mackie lens. Go buy a slider or something. I just don't see the reason to spend the extra money. That's just my hot opinion, and I'm just being honest with you. If it was close, yes. If it was a $200 difference, maybe. Yeah. If the Metabones adapters were $399, it would be a very hard choice. But they're not. They're $649, $679. And this adapter was $218. It's nothing to even think about. A lot of people have a lot to say about it, but that's just my quick 2 cents on this particular adapter. It works. 1/3 the price. What else is there to talk about? If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you want to talk in the comments, if you had a different experience, hey man, let's talk in the comments. Make sure you get version 2. It's upgradable. When it comes to autofocus, I don't even really think it matters with this camera. I don't own a Micro Four Thirds photography camera, so I can't tell you the speediness of the autofocus. I don't use it. I don't care to use it. However, for this, it works. And you tell me, is that creamy background over here and over here, is it a bad thing right now? Or is it a good thing? Let me know.